So this video is to give an overview of how to put things together in Resolve. It's not designed as a specific tutorial, but just kind of an architectonic overview. So in TDO, I have a patient, and we have all of their images, and I've taken all of the images and placed them into the library along with material from my research lab. So she's 537, so all of the images plus the scans are in there as well. And what I'll do in TDO is I'll create a folder and make a presentation and put a presentation together in TDO. So I'm just going to do a very brief presentation here, and then I copy that presentation to a disk or a folder on my hard drive, from Resolve I can access. So let's go ahead and do the presentation. And then I go to the folder on my hard drive or a thumb drive, and now I have it in a folder with the presentation that I did in TDO, putting together the slides together, labeling them, etc. Then I go into Resolve, I open Resolve. And Resolve opens to the last project that you had. That was the tutorial I did for Rick and Reid. And then I'll go ahead and let's create a new project. Not a new timeline. Let's create a new project. And we'll call this a tutorial. For that case number, so I'll be able to recognize it. And then it comes up with a blank page, and I just go up to the folder icon and add the folder from the presentation that I did in TDO. I have that in her case number. Select the folder, select folder, and now it adds the presentation slides from that folder. And let's say I want to add another folder that has maybe the sagittal SEMs. Maybe I'll use those. So I have everything in Resolve that I could potentially want. And in the interface up at the top, you can go to the master folder where you can see all the folders in any one project. Then I just select the pictures that I want in the order I want and append them. I'm selecting them now. I view them in the monitor, and you'll see when you do the Resolve tutorials how easy this is. This isn't designed to teach you how to use Resolve, but just to kind of show you the process and how fast it is. And you can scroll through the entire presentation very, very rapidly. You can choose your slides, move them around, zoom in on them, and you can even title them if you need to title them and haven't done it the way you want in TDO. So this gives you a tremendous amount of flexibility, much more than Adobe Premiere or iMovie or any of the other nonlinear editors. The functionality here is really quite astounding. So you put this together, and it's part of the creative process of telling a story. And this gives you a lot of flexibility to be able to tell your story the way you want to tell it. And then you go ahead and narrate it as well. There's a special module for narration and even color correcting and doing some very advanced kind of edits. So I'm just adding to the story that I want to tell using the SEMs. So that's how all of these case reports are done in my lab. I do them all with Resolve, and I can do them very, very rapidly. It takes me less than an hour to put a case report together after I have all the material. You can do all of the titling in Resolve as well. Here I'm adding stuff from another folder just at the end. So, and remember, you still have access to all of the files in your TDO folder in the image organizer here as well. You can import all of those files into Resolve, so you have them at your fingertips. You can lengthen or shorten the length of the video in any of the clips independently, put dissolves in between each one. So when you look at the Resolve tutorials, you'll see how easy this is and how powerful it is. For even a novice can do this, and you can learn the program very, very quickly. Now I'm here, I'm exporting the report, and it will export it as an MOV or as an MPEG-4, and you're pretty much done. So I hope that gives you an overall look of how powerful Resolve is, especially since it's a free software program. I hope this has helped.